Hello there, I'm Professor Indra Abeysekera. In this video, I'm going to show you how to record a sales transaction on account and the customer settling that account. So to do that, we have to go to the sales tab and enter sales. Because it's a transaction on account with a customer, we need to enter customer's details. To do that, we go to the card file and we click on card, and then we click on cards list. There we got the tabs customer, supplier, employee and personnel. I'm going to choose customer. And the transaction details are as follows. Is the savvy customer and was sold 70,000 worth of beverages, and it's on 50 Kent Street, Sydney. And the credit terms are 1% discount if paid within 30 days, and the maximum credit period is 60 days. So I go back here and then I click here, but it's a new customer, so I go down to the bottom and there's new tab here. I click on the new tab and I type here savvy customer. I say OK. When I do that, I can see savvy customer, and onto the left of the word savvy customer is that arrow. I click on that arrow and then I type the address details, 50 Kent Street, city is Sydney, and New South Wales, 2000 is the postcode, and country is Australia. Then I go to the supplier details, and on supplier details the business have allowed the number of days. So on the payment is due, I choose the given number of days, and on that the discount period that is offered is 30 days, and the balance due within 60 days. And the discount that is offered is 1% to the customer, and if paid within 30 days. We must enter the ABN number, otherwise we need to charge the tax rate at the highest rate. So instead, if the customer provides the ABN number, if it is a business, then we charge at the normal GST rate. So let's create ABN number. I'll say 22 space 222 space 222 space 222 space. So that will have the customer the ABN number. So that creates the ABN number for me. And with that, now I will say OK, because I have entered all the details that I wanted, the payment details, and the payment method. I would select cash. Customer is giving cash, and I will say OK. Then I close it. Then I come to sales and I enter sales. From the customer drop down menu on top here, I will now choose Savvy Customer. And it's the beverages that was sold to the Savvy Customer. And then once I've written that, I use the tab key on the keyboard. It will take me to accounts. And on the drop down menu of accounts, I can now choose from the sales beverages. And then I say use account. And the amount was 70,000. Here's that 70,000. And I say record it. But when I recorded it, I entered the wrong date. For me to change the wrong date, I go to transaction details. I click on that, and then I say here the transaction was actually on 2nd of August, and I say 2nd of August 2014. But previously it had the default date of today, which is in 2015. So I say OK. Now the transaction date has changed to 2014. That is because I made a mistake. Otherwise, I don't have to come here and change it. And now, if I go to transaction journal, I will see it is the first sales journal transaction. And here's the 70,000. Credit says debit trade debtors 70,000. Now I am going to enter the receipt of payment from the customer. So I'll click on that. I'll click on the customer, Savvy Customer. I choose the Savvy Customer from the drop down menu, and the payment method is cash. I chose that, and the date of the receipt of the payment is 25th of August. So I write here 25th August 2014, and then I will say here the amount to be applied, amount to be received is, we can see here, is from that 73,700 is a discount. So which means the amount that the customer will pay is 69,300. So when I have entered that, I can tab it, and then I can come to amount apply. When I click on that, it will now show 69,300. I'll say record. Now it says that there's a discount that has been offered to the customer, whether I would like to print that memo. I will say print later, and now that it has recorded. I don't want to enter any more transactions for now. I will now say cancel. Now to check my transactions in the sales ledger, I can go to transaction journal here. I can see here the initial transaction of selling to the customer for 70,000, and then customer settling it. And when customer was settling it, customer was offered $700 a discount. That $700 discount is shown here. That is how you enter a sales transaction, and also show how you receive payments and enter those payments from the customer.